So we want to find the sine of u over 2, so a half angle, if tangent u is this value and u is in quadrant 4. So as we're visualizing this, if we think of an angle in quadrant 4, the tangent value is negative and the sine value is negative, but when we're computing, we are computing an angle that is half of that. So let's think about an angle in quadrant 4. If you're in quadrant 4, then the angle is between 3 pi halves and 2 pi. But if we now divide to get half of that angle, we'd need to divide these by 2 as well. And so we can see that we'd be between 3 pi fourths and pi, so that'd be somewhere over here in quadrant 2 where sine values are positive. So when we use the formula, we want to use the sine formula for half angle, but we would want the positive value. So this is sine of u over 2 is going to equal the square root of 1 minus cosine of u divided by 2. So we're going to need cosine u, and we don't have cosine u, but we have tangent. So let's go ahead and use that, make a triangle here in quadrant 4, and our reference angle is right here. So opposite, we're going to label that as negative 15.533, and we'll label adjacent 1. That way we can go ahead and find the hypotenuse of the triangle, and then we could do adjacent over hypotenuse to get what we need for identity, the cosine u. So let's go ahead and do that. So the hypotenuse is going to be the square root of 1 squared plus 15.533 squared, and it's negative, but we're squaring it, so that doesn't matter. So let's put that in the calculator, and that's going to be approximately 15.565. So that is our value here for our hypotenuse. So cosine of u is going to be adjacent, which is 1, over hypotenuse 15.565. So I am going to take my formula now, my identity, put that in for cosine u, and get a value. So I'm going to grab my calculator, square root of the quantity 1 minus, and we'll put this in, and then divided by 2. And we get 0.6840. That's to 4 decimal places.